Kia ora tātou. I'm just going to invoke a blessing from a space of te ao Māori within the Indigenous language. Nō reira, he inoi tātou. Mai e te tupua, mai e te tawhito, mai e te kāhui o ngā riki, mai e te tāwhiwhiki ngā tua. Oi, ka tākina te mauri, ka te mauri āhua noa. Ki rungi e nei taura, ki rungi e nei tauira. Kia tau te mauri, ki rungi e nei tangata. Kia tukuna te whai i orora tānei te wai i ora. Tēnei te matatau ka eke. Whakatū tāraua ki te rangi. Ohi, wero, tau mai te mauri haumi e hui e. Tai kie. A kia ora tātou.
Kia ora, thank you so much, Waramu, for that blessing and our start to day 2 of the 14th ATEM Student Service Centres Conference. It's great to be back here online and welcome you again from the Auckland Hub at AUT. And on behalf of the organising committee, the Hub leads from across Australasia and Hub participants and also from ATEM, welcome, kia ora. I hope where you are the sun is shining and some of that rain that has been experienced is starting to slow down, if not stop. I thought we'll start today with a little bit of a reflection from yesterday. What a wonderful way to kick off the conference with a great program on day 1. We were really fortunate to welcome and host Dr. Farah Palmer as the opening keynote yesterday. What was fantastic is Farah has gone on to be voted as the Deputy Chairwoman of New Zealand Rugby Union last night. And so it was wonderful to wake this morning to hear that news. And on behalf of all of us, we would like to pass on our congratulations. Farah talked about the concept of playing to your strengths, looking to the team around you, but also around that identity and sense of self. And that where that comes from in terms of our whānau and our whakapapa. She talked about the role of navigation, but navigation to the stars. So around aspiration and inspiration, but using design models to understand who she was, who her organisation was, and who her broader whānau and community were also. This moved on into our first of our paper series, which was a fantastic session, actually, I really enjoyed, around third space professionals. And it reminded me of the conversations in the early days that ATEM advocated for the change in title for those of us who call ourselves now professional staff. It wasn't that many years ago, staff in my organisation, my university, were called allied staff. And I know for many of you, you were under the label general staff or non-academic. So it was a great conversation through the presentation by Liz Bear, Janet Baird and Teresa Teja. And I liked their ability to bring a sector-wide lens to that conversation. And that definitely contributed to our broader reflection session later in the day. Then we flowed through into Fiona Burrows and her team members' session, which was around connecting through conversation, changing the strategic intention, bringing staff together, from across your institution and connecting with students to respond to changes that had directly come out of COVID. Absolutely a paper aligned to our theme for our conference and very tailored into the kinds of opportunities that can be realised in today's environment. We followed with a close by our second keynote by Hariata Moroa, and it was a really nice bookend to Dr. Farah Palmer's welcome session. It built on the notion of relationship and also that increasing importance of whakapapa, that understanding our sense of self and belonging. But actually what wove through the whole day and all of the sessions was the notion and the importance of relationship and human connection. And that becomes increasingly important as we sit and connect with each other online, on digital tools, and often not in those face-to-face kind of modes that we've historically been used to. I'm really fortunate I'm sitting here in a hub, and I've got a number of colleagues from my university as well as others who have joined us here today. and it's a wonderful opportunity to experience our learning and in the program together.